It's just a raging inferno. And there's people still walking along the sidewalk, because, you know, why wouldn't you? Hello everyone, I'm CrypticFox, and welcome back to my little town here in City Skylines. We haven't played in a little bit, because I kind of got distracted with some other games, but I do want to continue building my little town. It's been growing nicely. I mean, when you're down in a little close-up view, everything's looking like it's kind of growing and prospering a little bit here. Now, it's getting out to a little bit of a higher view. It doesn't seem quite so big anymore, but there are a few little issues that we need to resolve with the town that I have here. So, this section over here is not getting enough power, so we should probably check and see if that's a function of our power grid. We're right in that yellow range, so we're probably going to need to produce more power. Everything is ultimately connected. It looks like we're just not getting enough power, and that's our whole commercial section over here that's not getting enough. Looks like we have a little bit of a demand for residential zones, but not too much for industry or for commercial, which is funny considering we basically have no functional commercial area. I do want to do a little bit of cleanup today, because there are some things that I maybe didn't do as well as I should have, and some people gave me some good pointers on some things to do with the town here, which I think I'm going to try and take advantage of. So this main drag here that I have is really more like a highway, but I was using it more like city streets. And I think as our town grows, we're going to get into a place where we start getting into some serious traffic jams coming off the highway here. So I kind of want to make some changes here. And the buildings that I have right along this highway strip here are not really going to be super functional either. I have this graveyard that I put right here, and actually it's actually now kind of in a little bit in the way. What is this building? A convenience store. Okay, so we have some commercial stuff. Yeah, we have commercial stuff right along this drag. We have residential right along here. I think I'm going to need to change this around a little bit. Some people in my town are not going to be super happy with me. I also have a lot of dead space in here. I wish I could put like a golf course or something in here. I don't know how that works. It looks like pretty much all the parks have to be adjacent to a road in some way. Ooh, the botanical garden's kind of cool. All the parks have to be adjacent to a road, so that really doesn't work out that well. I also realized that I didn't do a very efficient job of setting up my water supply throughout the town. So I was kind of following along the roadways, but really what I should have been doing was kind of a grid that just sort of blankets the whole space and provides sufficient water everywhere. So as we expand out, I'm going to have to be a little bit more conscious of that. I should actually build some water here to get some down this little commercial zone. It's not really a super convenient layout again still, but so I think our big issues here, we're going to change this main drag around here a little bit. It's going to make some residents unhappy as we destroy some things, unfortunately. And we do have, at least we have a nice little buffer of cash to work with, so we don't have to worry too much about that. But let's get our power situation sorted out first. Now I got these advanced wind turbines that apparently can be placed in the water. So I'm thinking maybe something over here. It'll produce 11 megawatts, 13 megawatts, 15 megawatts over here, but it has a bit of noise issues. 20 megawatts if I put it out here in the water, but this is all red, so I don't know what I'm going to need to do to place these. Maybe I should see if this has any. Latest technology allows you to build advanced wind turbines in bodies of water in order to save space. Amount of power produced depends on the water supply. Must be placed on water. No road connection required. But it says that it's red. Is it just too expensive? No, they're 12,000. I feel like I should be able to put this out here, but oh, you know what? Maybe the red ring is actually just showing the noise area, so that's fine. So we'll put it out here, maybe. We can get 20 megawatts out of this. I think I'm going to do 2 of them. No, actually, you know what? That took a lot of money. I'm just going to do 1. If I do 2, I'm not going to be able to afford to set up anything else. And then we're going to need some power lines out here to connect this thing, I guess. So we'll just send those right out into the water. Did that not connect? I feel like that didn't connect. There we go. Now it did. Wait, it's still not connected. What is going on here? Bulldoze. Bulldoze that. It's showing maybe it's because the game's not running. Is it connected? It's blue, so I'm guessing it's not. Let's try and just stretch this right into the space there. I feel like I just wasted points there. We get a little bit of a refund. So that should be working now. We should be getting power through that grid. It might have been already working before, but it was showing the little plug saying it was disconnected. That gets us up to 62 megawatts, where we're consuming like 44. Oh, we got fire. How do we get out of this grid? All right, so we don't want this overlay. We've got 2 fire issues here. How is our fire coverage, though? That's probably a big issue for me. All right, our fire department looks like it can cover everything fairly well. Not so much over here in the industrial area, but it seems to have most of the town covered. I'm probably going to need a second fire department. Particularly since I placed this one right on that main drag where I'm going to have to get rid of it. So we're probably going to have to break that down. But let's let the fire department go. They'll take care of their business over there. We've got a couple buildings here that are kind of a waste of space, so we can destroy some of these and we'll make people happy just by getting rid of them, oddly enough. Wow, those buildings are really burning. I hope the fire department gets here fast. Oh, there they are. They're putting out the fire. Good job, guys. That's one fire taken care of. Now, what about this one over here? Oh, this one's got 2 trucks on it. Good job. Firemen, hard at work. Bottled water is getting expensive. What do we got over here? Oh, I see. There's an issue with the water supply not getting over here. Again, this is a function of not having a good grid set up. So let's stretch this out here, I guess. Make sure this is all covered. And then might as well connect those together so we can kind of finish off that grid. Where do I have my sewage going out? Oh, yeah, it's way over here. So this is the sewage will come out over here. Unfortunately, if I look at the water current, if I can figure that out, how do I get my water current? There we go. There's our water current. So the pollution is actually drifting down the river and away from the town, which is good. I originally had it built over here, but you can see there's still some residual pollution in the water over here. Unfortunately, it didn't work out all that great. Okay, so this main strip that we have down right, coming right off the highway, we want to do something with this. Now, we can do different... this road here is like one way. So if we get... Where's the directions here? See, the roads here are one way and then two, and then I've got them connecting into two-way roads, and that's really not a cool setup. I don't know how I did that. I wasn't really paying too much attention to the direction of the roads when I laid them. So we're going to have to do a little bit of work along here, and people are going to be really unhappy with me as I sort of destroy a lot of homes. But that's sort of the breaks. So we're going to make this... Oh, you know what? I need to change this to... Where's the actual brush I can do with this? The marquee, we got the large brush. There we go. So we're going to use a large brush and we'll de-zone all this because I don't want any houses in here. All the way down to here. We'll do the whole strip of it. This is not going to go over very well with the residents because everyone in this strip along here is going to have to move. Sorry, people. And actually, over here, I'm going to need to get some space, too, because I'm going to make an off-ramp there. Actually, no, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I'll leave this one here. And I'll do my off-ramp at this first street over here. So we're going to have to kind of angle that off. And then over here, we're going to de-zone all of this commercial area, too, because I don't want any buildings hanging out along here. Get rid of all this. Oh, my goodness. These people are going to be really unhappy with me. Oh, I've even got this little park thing down here, but that's okay. I guess that's okay next to the road. Trying to clear out everything on the end here. All right, so I'm not sure what's going to happen there, but hopefully all those people will kind of move out now that yeah, there we go. De-zoned it, so they're kind of bailing. That's good. Okay, so this roadway we need to make so that it's going one way up each side. And I'm going to need to do some overpass kind of things here so that we don't have traffic jams, because I've got all these like multiple light scenarios as they're crossing over the highway. Okay, so you can even see here already the amount of traffic that I've already got going on here. That's not really a good setup. Where's my zoning? I did get rid of those, but I guess I'm going to have to bulldoze these things. Sorry, people. The buildings have got to go. They're going to be really unhappy. I'm going to lose a whole bunch of money. You're about to destroy a structure. Confirm it. You're about to destroy the structure. Wait a minute. Is that the police station? What is that? I think that might be the police station. No, the police station's right next door. What is this building? How do I get to just a pointer on this thing? Oh, that's the fire department. Ha! We're going to want to move the fire department, I guess. So rather than destroying the fire department, let's get out of this. We'll just pick them and we'll relocate them. I guess we can put the fire department over here. I think that works. Like so. Why have I lost all that power? What is going on? Oh, no. Something about the way that I did my zoning. I bet you I just disconnected the power grid. Go me. There's no more buildings in between here, so now I'm going to have to draw... I'll just run a little power line over here for now. That'll take care of that. Sure, water and everything's fine. Yeah, that's all good. Power is restored. Now, why does the graveyard need power? I guess... I don't know. I guess they must have buildings and stuff in there still. So we'll give them a little bit of power. And that will set that up. Oh my goodness, look at the fires going on down here. Hold on, hold on. So I relocated the fire department, and it looks like they've got just barely enough range to cover that, but we should probably maybe put a fire department down here in our industrial area if I can afford it. I can't afford it. I'm down to 5,600. I used a lot of money in setting up that power thing. I probably should have maybe considered not doing that right away. All right, let's get rid of this. We'll take the police station. We're going to need to relocate that. I don't really have any really good places to put it. I guess I can stick it down here. Must be placed roadside. Okay, I'm going to need to draw just a little bit of road here. Like so. And then I'll have a place that I can put the police station. Let's get rid of that. We'll grab this thing. We'll relocate it over to here. That'll make these people happy. Some of these people not so happy. I'm not sure what the coverage looks like. Oh. That's actually really weak coverage. That was not a good placement for me. I'm going to need to sort that out. We're going to need more than one police station because that is definitely not good enough. Fire department is definitely not good enough either. Maybe I should relocate the fire department instead over to here where, you know what, let's do that. Let's just demolish these buildings. I'm kind of wasting a lot of money right now as I try to sort all this out, but I didn't really set up my buildings in a very effective way when I did this the first time, but it was my first time playing the game, so kind of a lot to learn. Oh, those people are now unhappy. Really? Come on. You guys are you've still got coverage. Just not as effective coverage. Ugh. All right, well, let's get the fire department down there. They can take care of the little blaze we got burning down here in our industrial area. Oh my goodness, look at this. Our industrial area is just burning down. It's just a raging inferno. And there's people still walking along the sidewalk, because, you know, why wouldn't you? It's a 5-alarm fire. Look at all those trucks. Holy cow, that is a lot of work they're going to have to do to put all that out. All right, well, we'll let the fire department do their thing. Oh, my goodness. I've got like half of my industrial areas on fire right now. At least the firemen will put that out, so that's good. I do need to work on getting that better coverage. But we've done a pretty good job of setting all this stuff up now. What have we got here? The medical clinic needs to move also. How are my roads set up here? Okay, so apparently the ideal spacing for buildings is like 4 blocks. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I technically could make a road in here if I had any money. I'm broke. Oh my gosh, I'm losing like $1,000 or 1,000 whatever unit of currency that is a week. Eesh, that's not good. I should probably check on the finance because in order to do all this changing around, I actually need to spend a lot of money. So I'm gonna have to take a loan, I think. Pyramid Capital 15. This one's at 5% interest for 20,000. So I'm gonna take that for now. That'll at least give me the capital that I need to do what I have to do. Let's do a little roadway in here. These people aren't going to be very happy with me, but it is what it is. Paint some residential in here. This hospital thing we had... Where's that? We'll take this medical clinic. I'm going to relocate that over to here, I guess. There we go. Oh, wow. Look at all those unhappy people. Some of them unhappy, some of them happy. I guess they get unhappy when it disappears and then happy again when it reappears. Whatever. They can suck it up, I guess. Okay, so we've got good residential there. We've got now the main strip here is largely cleared out except for this park thing that I have done here, but I can deal with that after. So now I want to try and set this up so that I have some overpasses so that I'm not using the simple roadways that I have here now. So let's just demolish what we can here. Now those people are happy because I got rid of the road that was connected to their house. So weird. That makes no sense at all. Okay, so now we're going to do an overpass here. So I'm going to need this. So let's do an elevation step. We'll set that kind of low. So we need roads. We'll go here. And then we'll do page down, all the way to the bottom. There we go. And connect there. Okay, so we've got the beginnings of an overpass. Now we'll connect it right here. We'll go all the way across. And then down here we'll like so. Perfect. Okay, so we got that across. Oh, we kind of create a bit of an odd situation here for our fire department, unfortunately. I'm going to have to really break down a whole bunch of this stuff. But we do have a nice overpass now that gives us very clear flow of traffic through there. I'm going to do the same thing over here, assuming we have enough money. Still got 13,000 left, so that should give us enough to do some adjustments here. Nope. There we go. I broke something. I don't know what I broke, but I broke something. So we're going to go, oops, no. There we go. Okay, so again, we're going to start here. We'll do double elevation up, down, and we'll cross into the middle, which did not work this time. Why didn't it work? Something didn't work there. Maybe it didn't start this one far enough over, maybe. There. Oh, maybe it's not high enough. I guess that could be it, too. There. Now we got it. All right, so this will give us our roadway connection across here. So that gives us a nice overpass there we don't have to worry about. So now we've got a double set of overpasses. This church thing has got to move. So we get rid of this. We'll move this graveyard. Apparently I can't move the graveyard. Why can't I move the graveyard? Open budget panel. Hopefully they can still get in and out of this graveyard because I feel like I just kind of blocked it off entirely with the way I set up the roadways. So we've got that. Down here farther, we're going to have to do the same thing. I've got some weird little road things going on this way, so we'll have to do something about that. This park is going to have to move. Can I rotate the park? How do you rotate things? Maybe we'll put the park... again, they're not going to be happy with me, but we'll relocate it all the way down here and just destroy some buildings. Hold on, how's the... I want to make sure this is... I'm not blocking any further road expansion out this way. There we go. So that can go there, which opens up this area. This roadway here now... I don't need that to be connected that way anymore. I want it to go instead... over here. And then we'll just demolish this little road here. There we go. So we've got kind of our commercial setup there, which is good. Man, the firemen are still at work over here. Man, I had some serious fire issues for a bit. Hopefully they can put that out. So they got the one building put out. Now they got to move like 2 buildings down. So just pull the trucks forward, guys. Just a little bit. Oh, he still got the hose out. He's just going to stretch it the whole way. Got to do it the hard way. I guess that works, though. He got the fire out. Man, my industrial area has had a really hard time of things. I gotta be careful my commercial district doesn't catch fire now, because I think the firemen are actually slightly at a range of it. So this will help a lot with the traffic flow down here. But I do need... Actually, now everyone has to go all the way down to the very end, which I don't really want. So how am I going to do a branch off of here? I think we're going to need to take... We're going to need to take a roadway off of here, I guess. Oh, it's got like a funny curve to it. I don't really want that. What if I come off here initially, and then I can connect there? Why is it curving that way? You would think it would curve the other way, but it's totally not. All right, so we'll create that kind of an intersection, I guess. It's got a little bit of an upward ramp to it, but that's okay. And then this one over here can be... I don't mind the curve on this one. So, there we go. So we've got an on and an off there. That's a really weird setup. Now, hold on. I gotta do something about that. That just looks strange. We'll go like this. Okay, that's better. It looks weird when you're seeing it from like a zoning perspective, but in terms of like just the general building, it looks okay. This building here we're gonna have to demolish. And then I'm gonna get rid of the road, so we're gonna take this firehouse and we're gonna move it again. As you know, why move it once when you can move it twice? We'll connect it right there. Man, that makes people so like angry and happy all at the same time. So weird. Okay, now this one here, we're gonna do kind of the same thing on this side. We'll connect here and go. No, that's not gonna work. Not enough money. Ugh, I ran out of money again. We're losing $865 a week, which is really not the best scenario. I also need to make sure that I've got my roadways set up the right way. So how do I change these so it's one way? I guess I upgrade the road, maybe? That might work. Upgrade road. So if we go like this... No, I actually don't have the money to upgrade. I'm broke. I can't even make these one-way roads right now. And this building is out of power again. Why is it... Oh, I see. I actually destroyed my power grid a little bit here. I don't have enough money to even stretch a power line across there. That's ridiculous. How's my zoning here? Ah, that's why. This isn't zoned, so nothing's actually building up down here. But let's zone all this into commercial. And then that way at least stuff will grow out here. What have I got in the middle there that's stopping me from zoning? Oh, the dump. Which I think is getting a little full. 23% full, actually. It's not that bad. We're still in good shape that way. I probably, you know, actually, now that I've just zoned all that for industrial, I probably should make this more commercial instead. Let's unzone it. Just because, I mean, when people are visiting people in a graveyard, they probably don't really want to be right next to a ton of pollution, I'm guessing. Bury their family members in a place called Shady Plots, where it's like there's no sunshine because it's all the smog that's blocking it. That would be a little nasty, I guess. Why have we got an issue with power here? What's going on? Oh my gosh. So these overpasses that I made, they look nice and they help with the flow of traffic, but they are not doing good things for my power. But we do have a little bit of money left here. Now that we've got some positive earnings finally. So we're going to need to stretch some power lines across here. So let's just start here. Hopefully, not enough money. Cost 160. Oh my gosh, I'm broke. I am so broke. Loans. I can't even take this loan. It won't even let me. Maybe because my town's not high enough. That's a $200,000 loan, though. I guess I don't really need that. But I'm going to be losing money if these guys don't have any power because my manufacturing is not going to be producing anything. 406. All right, I've got a little bit of earnings again. So we're very, very slowly getting into a positive earning position. Need more money. Oh, it's like flickering in and out of having enough money. There we go. And then one more. Just give me one more. That's going to take a bit. I need 120 total. If I can get that power spanned across there, at least then things could start working again. Actually, I probably could have done it even cheaper just by going over here to the commercial district, but I'd rather use it in this dead space here. Like this roadway, I'm not really going to do anything with. There we go. All right. So that should give me power supply. Yes, yes. All right, good. Our town has power again. We fixed the traffic problem. We have a way to get on the road, but we don't have a way to get off it. That's going to have to wait, I think, until we get more money. Because I'm really broke right now. My town is not earning a ton of money at the moment. We're just going to have to build up some of our earning power. And when we get that, that'll give us the ability to expand a little bit more. We have a big demand for residential right now, but I'm going to need to clean up some of the roadways because I made kind of a mess in here when I I changed all the roadways and stuff around. So this little dead end thing's okay. People seem to be okay with that. There's a huge house there. It's a pretty big house there. I think they're probably pretty happy. Or is that the medical clinic? No, that's the medical clinic. I'm going to need to make better use of this green space in here. So I think I'm ultimately going to have to run a road through there too, I guess. What's my zoning in here? So if we go down to... I want the marquee. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I should have a road right through here. And I could probably do another one there so that we can actually get some decent housing space in here. Or maybe if I just did one through the middle, then I could have 4 on either side of it. I think. How big is this park? How big is the park? Park's fair size, so we could maybe run a road on the other side of the park. But, I don't know. I'll have to sort all that out. But I think we're going to call it a wrap for today. We got some of this stuff cleaned up. As we get more money, we'll be... Well, actually, we're up to 688. So I might be able to do a little bit more roads. I kind of want to do... I want to do this kind of an on-ramp thing here. No, that's not right. It's not connecting on this side the same way as it did on the other. Why is that? Not enough money. That's why. This will work out perfectly. I just need more money. Oh, man, look at the traffic jam I got going on here. This is awful. That's really bad. We don't want that situation at all. And it's because they're coming all the way down this highway and then getting to the end. We do have a positive cash flow at least now, but I mean, this traffic situation here is something that is... these poor hot dog trucks, there's so many of them, and they can't get anywhere. Everybody's selling hot dogs in this place. It's the #1 business in Cryptopia is hot dogs. And they can't sell them because they can't get around town. So this traffic jam here is what happens when you have a really bad road setup. But at least I've got like a decent highway setup going out here. So this flow in and out of the town should be better, but I've got to clean up down here. We'll tackle this, I think, next time. And then hopefully I'll have some more cash by then. So that'll give us an opportunity to sort out the traffic situation, make things flow a little bit more nicely, and then we can expand more because we definitely need more residential space based on the demand that we have here in our fancy little town. But thanks everyone for checking out the video. Hope you come back and check out some more. We'll continue to build out our city. I might do a little bit of building in between videos to try to clean this up a little bit so we don't spend as much time on it next time. And we can just go straight into the expansion. I'm, as always, CrypticFox. I'll see all of you next time.